about to try a jam again. And this is difficult. This is R&B groove jam for bass, BPM 90. My bass backing track from Music Jam Tracks again, but it's E flat minor 7, E flat minor 7 slash A, E flat minor 7, A flat, and then gets E minor 7, F minor 7, D flat slash B, D slash flat B, G flat major 7, F minor 7, B flat minor 7, etc. But of course it's flat, so lowest string there's an E. Don't quite get to E flat, so I'll be in the upper chords. I don't know how this is going to work. It's not going to be very good, so I'll turn you off. I gotta take a pee. But this is Fat Slob, main band member of the Funk-spastics. So I have no idea how this is going to work, because I don't know I should know, because I play the guitar. Need something to rest. It has a bit of a dipping problem, this bass. A little neck heavy. E flat minor 7, which is minor 7, E flat 7 9 slash A flat. I think this may be too hard for me. I know, this is going to be tough. I think this is too hard. I'm going to try another track. I'll give it a shot and just wing it. So let's see what happens. Yeah, alright. Too hard putting any decent bass lines down, so I'll try another track. Alright, so this is a soul track. F sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 7, G major 7, A minor 7, A minor 7, G minor 7, and I've got with all Mixolydian scales, B, Mixolydian, A, Mixolydian, D, Mixolydian, C, Mixolydian. I'm not going to remember those, but there's 1, 2, 3 chords. Damn, I should be able to figure that out. You'd think so. Alright, let's give it a try through. This bass thing isn't easy. I might have to get lessons. Neo Soul. This is by Music Jam Tracks again. Oh well, that's for my speed, 4 chords, I can do that. Alright, try another one. That was maybe a bit too simple, but whatever. 3 chords. I can probably push it to 4 chords, but turn the bass up even more a little bit so you can hear it. Alright, take time, and then I kind of feel like digging out a guitar. That's bad enough messing around with the bass. But you get the idea. So pretty shitty playing, but this is my first time ever on bass, second time tonight, but first day ever touching a bass. Alright, this was a bit faster, so a bit trickier. I bumped the tripod. And this is, again, Music Jam Tracks. Funk Groove Jam for bass, E minor, 103 beats per minute, but it's only B minor 7, E minor 7, C major 7, B minor 7, C major 7, A minor 7, that's it, like 4 or 5 chords. And I'm not sure the scale is going to be, but it's going to be in basically B Mixolydian or B Dorian or something. I forget my modes. Very rusty. It's been 30 years, 35 years, 35, 40 years. What am I talking about? Since I studied this shit. So, I think that needs a slug of beer. This is going to be tough. Whoops. Alright. Oh dear. And see if my bass is loud enough. We may as well turn the volume up a bit. I'm grooving here. Alright, get the idea. I'm getting the hang of it slowly. Alright, I found a jam track with 2 chords. F major 7, F sharp major 7 and E major 7. So E major pentatonic scale or B mixolydian. Whatever they are, I can't remember. Oh my god. But I should be able to jam on this. I can certainly jam to E major 7. So I should be able to get some bass down. I haven't played this through. I'm just going to start it and play and see what happens. And is it through that tiny Yamaha? That's amazing that it gets so much bass. Obviously I should get a bass amplifier, but I'm not going to. because when I'm recording, it just goes straight through the DAC and into the PC, and then you get the full bass sounds. So I'm going to turn you off for a sec, and then turn you on, and then we'll give this a shot. This is Easy Groove Jam for bass, E major B, BPM 91, no bass backing track by Music Jam Tracks again. So, little break, and then we hit it. Alright, let's see what happens. 2 chords, can't fuck that up, can I? I could. Get a bit louder. Feel like making some noise for the neighbors. slopes. Okay, that's enough of that. A lot of good fun. And so my mother was so unimpressed spending money on yet another instrument. But I'm not gonna say how much this cost, but how much I spent on groceries in this damn country in Norway is crazy. So 3 grocery shoppings pays for that whole guitar. Anyway, so this might be the last one before I go over to guitar, but it's a lot of fun to play. I like that, and I sort of got the hang of it. So I'm not going to be a bassist. Obviously, I play guitar and piano. And I used to play trumpet, and I have to struggle with the trumpet again. Because the brass is no good, trumpet sounds are no good on the synthesizer. Trombone's okay, but trumpet's no good on Cubase. So mid-slow funk, jam for bass, E flat major, BP 90. That's at least slow. And we have A flat major 7, B flat over A flat / A flat, G minor 7, C minor 7. So what does that make it? Like a something. I'm not sure what scale to play. It doesn't matter. I can't remember all my. What do you call them? Ionian, Dorian, Lydian, Phrygian, Mixolydian, Ionian, Mixolydian. Phrygian, can't even remember I can't even remember what they're called now. Jesus Christ. I used to study music theory and that was pretty bad. But I was like 19, and that's really a long time ago when I'm 55 now. So back in music school, not conservatory, but very good music school. Levine School of Music, highly recommend them if they're still open. Music theory, solfege, composition, piano, great piano teacher, awesome pianist, very good composition and music theory teacher, but it's such a long time ago. Now if you put sheet music in front of it, I'm full stop, can't play. So that's how it is now. It's pretty bad. And then you leave it for 35 years, then of course this shit happens. So let's play through this A flat major, B flat, G minor 7, C minor 7. I should be able to do that. There's like 4 chords, 5 chords. There's a D flat, E flat. Alright. Yeah, not so great. Still working in my two fingers. So my mother doesn't like this kind of music. I can't play classical or whatever. This is the kind of music that's out there with backing tracks. It's kind of funky and soul and R&B and whatever. So I guess I could get some blues. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to put this up because this is quite a long video already. So and no one's going to watch it. It's so shit. So I remember I am Fat Slob, and this is the Funk-spastics, and then maybe we'll get Too Hat, my brother, the keyboard player, to chip in, or maybe I don't need to play bass because of a friend who's going to learn bass and buying a bass. Used to play bass, and I can stick to guitar and just guitar, and then drums are just the PC. So anyway, I'm going to put you up and then have a listen through, and then it is where it is, man. First day playing bass. It's not terrible. It's pretty bad, I know, for a bass player or a musician, but considering this is the first time I've ever touched a bass, it's not too bad, and it's a huge advantage if you've played guitar before. If you're starting from scratch, it would not be so easy. But I've played guitar for many, many years. Just had a long break, is the thing. So very rusty.